Can I sell cottage foods on Amazon, or can I sell cottage foods on Etsy? In this really quick video, I'm going to debunk some information that you may or may not know about selling cottage foods online. And you might be a little shocked as if you are doing it. You might want to watch till the end to find out what it means. All right, welcome back to Marketing Food Online. So in this really short video, I'm going to bring you some information that might give you a little bit of a shock if you are not familiar with these laws or the regulations around cottage foods. So in general, if you don't understand, really quick understanding about what cottage food businesses are, they are home-based regulations that are set up by each and every state to allow you to sell food products from your home. There is a specific list of the types of foods. Of course, they are considered non-potentially hazardous. But the question about can I sell those cottage foods on Amazon and can I sell those cottage foods on Etsy is yes, as far as the websites are concerned. Now, the platforms themselves do have certain regulations set up for you to sell food products. But guess what? If you are selling foods from home and you are selling them via cottage food, you can actually sell them locally. You can sell them to some states allow through restaurants or even retail stores, depending upon your state's rules and regulations. Now, some states recently, and I mean only within the last 1 or 2 years, have allowed people to sell their cottage foods via the internet and online. But there's a little bit of a catch. When you sell those food products through your website online, the states require, the ones that actually allow you to do this, by the way, require you to sell them within the state itself. So if you're getting an order and you live in California, maybe you live in Florida, maybe you live in Texas, you get an order from somebody who is in Texas or Florida or California, you can actually ship it to some of them. You can ship them, yes, but it has to be within the state lines. This is where the misunderstanding of the law is. Now, there's a lot of people who are setting up shop on Etsy and Amazon and even on eBay, selling foods from their home and shipping them. But guess what? That is illegal. You are actually not allowed to sell foods from your home and ship them over state lines. This phrase is actually considered interstate sales, and those are prohibited through cottage food laws. Unless you have a home where you've got a separate kitchen and you are completely licensed differently as a commercial kitchen or even a commercial business entity, then yes, you could actually do it from that actual kitchen, but not your home. So if you're hearing any information about people maybe in your neighborhood or people around the corner, or I have an aunt who sells her baked goods on Etsy and she ships them from the house and she's never had a problem, well, that could be a problem. Because if somebody does get sick and she's doing it from home and she's not incorporated, doesn't have an LLC, doesn't have food business insurance, she can be sued and in violation of state law. And in some cases, with the violation of those laws under cottage foods, you can actually get jail time. Some of the extreme things that could happen, as I just recently posted in one of my videos, is that there was a woman who actually got arrested and had to do community service and was fined. Some of those fines are in thousands of dollars per day per violation. So if you were to be selling actually on Etsy or even Amazon or even eBay, and you were selling the product from your house, and you had literally months worth of sales and you were found out and you got in trouble for that, every single day of violation of that particular law, you could be racking up thousands, if not hundreds of dollars per day in fines. In the worst case scenario, you can actually have community service, jail time even, or even get sued. So to answer the question, can I sell cottage foods on Amazon? No, you actually can't. Can I sell cottage foods on Etsy? The answer to that is no as well. So all of those sellers, which I know there's a lot because I've been on Etsy since 2011, there are many people who are selling their food products through their home and just making some extra money on the side. Now, I'm all up for food entrepreneurs and the entrepreneur spirit and people creating small businesses, but to tell you the truth, it is really risky. And if you are not, like I said, any of the three as far as being insured or even having an LLC or some type of business entity to protect yourself, you're opening yourself up to some serious problems if somebody were to report you or get sick because of it. That is something you probably definitely want on your hands because you can be sued personally. And without any of those other protections with a business, as businesses are separate from the actual personal belongings and such, you could lose your house, your car, and even the shirt off your back. So don't do it. I highly recommend you not. Follow the rules and regulations. If you're looking to sell on these platforms, they're great platforms to be on, don't get me wrong, but do it the right way. Follow the rules, follow the regulations, and do it with the law, because cottage foods can't be shipped over state lines. And another thing that you may not be aware of, but any facility that prepares, handles, stores, or warehouses or distributes any food for human consumption on a commercial basis, yeah, that's actually supposed to be registered with the FDA. So you'd be in violation of FDA rules as well, because the facility that you're actually manufacturing and making your food product from is not legal. It's not registered with the FDA. And if they were to get wind of it, you could get into some serious trouble from that point of view too. So that may be something you don't know as well. Any commercial facility that actually makes or handles, like I just said, any type of food product for human consumption has to be registered with the FDA. And if you're at home and you're shipping over state lines, you could be violating not only cottage food laws, but some rules and regulations set up by the FDA. So the Federal Drug Administration is not one that I necessarily would recommend you want to mess around with. So do it the right way. Make sure you do it legally and be safe to do it. And that's my 2 cents on this particular question. So if you can or cannot sell cottage foods through Amazon and Etsy, or even eBay for that matter, or Shopify or Walmart.com, the answer is no. So if you're doing it from your home, you might want to stop and rethink what you're doing, because you're breaking the law. All right, so if you guys have any questions about cottage food, definitely let me know down below. If you got comments on this particular video, we're always up for hearing your comments. And check out these videos here. These are some additional videos to help you understand cottage food laws and actually how does it work to do it legally from home. Because honestly, guys, you don't want to get in trouble doing this. If you love to cook and you want to create a business doing it, just simply follow the rules. See you on our next video.